Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In a previous lecture, we have seen various text processing techniques in NLP. If you haven't watched yet, then please watch out that video. I will put the link in a description section. Now, in today's lecture, we are going to learn about various feature extraction techniques in NLP. As we know, the major problem in NLP is machine learning model cannot understand, or we cannot put directly text data as an input in machine learning model. So we have to convert it into some numerical representation, like we have to convert it into matrix form or a vectorized form, right? So feature extraction techniques help to do exactly that things. So let's get started with the what is feature extraction and various types of feature extraction techniques. So what is feature extraction? So feature extraction is a simple procedure that must be taken in order to have a better understanding of the context that we are dealing with, right? The fundamental issue with the dealing with the natural language processing is that machine learning algorithm cannot work directly on a raw text. As a result, feature extraction algorithms are required to turn that text into a matrix or a vectorized, right, format. So as I have told that feature extraction techniques is useful to convert a text into the matrix or a vector format of our text, right? So here there are some feature extraction techniques like bag of words, TF-IDF and word embedding. In this video we are going to learn about bag of words, how bag of words is works and practical with the bag of words. So what is bag of word? A bag of word model is a straightforward and adaptable method for extracting features from documents, or we can say paragraphs. It is a textual representation of the occurrence of words within a document. So bag of word is also called as a count vectorizer. Let's understand with a very simple example. Here I have taken a three sentences. The first sentence is I am Yash and I am a data scientist. The second one is data scientist is a high paying job in the world. And third one is Yash is a nice guy. So how we can apply bag of word techniques in these records? First of all, bag of word, or we can say count vectorizer, make a dictionary of unique words in all entire records. Here we have a three sentence, so it will generate a dictionary, or we can say vocabulary of these three sentences, right? So here we can say I as a first index, M as a two index, right? Likewise, it will take all the unique words of the entire data and make a dictionary, right? And second, it is also generate a table format of our feature vectorized data, right? So here how it is vectorized, perform this task. So basically here in this column we can say all the unique words of our entire data. So it will count the number of occurrence, or it will count the frequency of word in the particular sentence. Here you can see the vectorized format of our sentences. Here you can see I come two times in entire sentence, so here we count as a 2. Now M also comes two times, so here we can count as a 2. Likewise yes come one time, so here we put 1. Likewise we put and the words and or data and scientist 111. Here we can see the other words we put the 0 as these words are not coming into the first sentence. Likewise we convert this text into the vectorized format, like 000 here is coming here, so we count as a 1. Data is coming here, we count as a 1. Scientist is coming here, we count as a 1. Likewise we generate entire data set into the vectorized format, and this vectorized format we can pass into the machine learning model, and we performed or accomplished our task, right? However, There are some of the disadvantages of bag of words. The first one is bag of word does not consider structure of words in the paragraph, right? The second major concern is bag of words count occurrence of words, not its position in the paragraphs, or we can say documents. And it is disregard the grammatical details and treats every word as a equally. So these are some of the disadvantages of bag of words. I hope you understand what is bag of words and how bag of words works. Now let's see some practical part. Now applying bag of words in our implementation, we need to import count vectorizer in the by using sklearn library. So in sklearn library, we need to import sklearn.featureabstraction.text, and in that we can see count vectorizer. Right here, I have put four different sentences into the variable name corpus. First of all, we need to create an object of count vectorizer and store it into the variable called bow underscore model. Now we need to fit transform our entire corpus by using bow underscore model, right? So here you can see the output of using count vectorizer. So here 0 implies the first sentence. Position second is the position, or we can say index in the vocabulary of particular word. Here we can say data is come as a eighth position in our dictionary, or we can say vocabulary, and the occurrence is 1 of this particular entire sentence, right? Here you can see this is the first sentence, here the second sentence. Likewise we have a fourth sentence here, right? To better representation, we can add dot to dance in the last of the fit transform, right? So here you can see the better representation of our four sentences, like 1010101002, right? So here you can see science come two times in the first sentence, so that's why here we can see 2 in the last, right? Now to represent the entire vectorized format into the data frame, so we need to use pd.dataframe and paste above syntax directly here. So we got the bow underscore tf, and we can consider the columns of the data frame by using bow underscore column dot vocabulary. Vocabulary means our dictionary. You can also see our entire dictionary by printing it. Here I have print. Here you can see the entire dictionary of our four sentences, right? Now to print it, we can see here our entire dictionary of these four sentences, and you can see the sentences is now in a vectorized format, right? To see most frequent words, or we can say top 10 words, so we need to import one parameter called max underscore features in our while we create object of our count vectorizer. Here I put 10, it will display top 10 most frequent word, right? The entire syntax is same. Here you can see and are, arts, brain, data, graduates, right? These words are most frequently in these four sentences, and you can see the vectorized format of these particular four sentences. I hope you got the idea how bag of words is used in our projects. Now we can try bag of words in some real data, right? So here we perform a task like toxic comment classification by using logistic regression algorithm, which is a most famous classification algorithm, in which we are going to classify whether a comment is toxic or not, right? And in this project we are going to use bag of word as a feature abstraction techniques. So first of all, I import pandas library. As we know, pandas library is very useful to importing our data and perform various operation on our data set, right? So I have import the pandas library, by using read underscore CSV function. I import my data which is named as a train underscore comment underscore small dot CSV format, right? Here I display the top 5 records by using head function. So here you can see comment, and the second column is toxic, that tells us that comment is toxic or not. 0 means not toxic and 1 means toxic. So the first step is text preprocessing. So as I have told that I have make a video of at least 40 to 50 text preprocessing techniques in NLP. If you haven't watched yet, then please go out on my channel and watch out that entire text preprocessing videos. So it will be very helpful to you understand this kind of text preprocessing steps, right? So here first I just lowercase the comments. So by using the apply function, we pass the entire comment column into the apply function. What does apply function do? Apply function iterate each comment one by one and pass it to the lambda. Lambda is nothing but a simple function. We can say that it is a anonymous function which hasn't ever any name, right? So we pass each comment one by one to the lambda function, and lambda function first of all convert it into the string if there is any float value available. So we need to type here string, so it will convert entire comments into the string format, and after that by using dot lower function we can convert entire column into the lower function, lower, and store it again into the comment underscore text column, right? After converting entire column or we can say entire comments into the lower format, we perform some text preprocessing. Here I want to remove slash n into the entire comments. Here we can see there are a lot of slash n available in the comments. So I just want to replace slash n with the blank space. So I have used replace function, and here in the first argument I have passed slash n, and the second argument I have passed the blank, as I want to replace slash n with the simple blank, right? After that I want to perform lemmatization. Lemmatization, as I have told, if you haven't watched the text processing video, I will put the link in the description, so please watch out first and then uh, continue with this video so that you can better understand the entire text processing techniques, right? Now, so I want to convert word into base word, or we can say into the root word. For example, here I have taken a sentence like I ate apple. So first of all I need to apply word tokenization. What does word tokenization do? It will convert entire sentence into the list of word. So here you can say the output is I as the first index of our list, the at is the second index of list, and third is a apple. Likewise, I need to perform a loop, right, of this particular list. So one by one I got the word into the loop, and I will perform lemmatization. Lemmatization useful to convert the word into the base word, right? And we got the root word, and I stored the root word into the list. So I got the output like I, root word of I is itself I, at root word of at is eat, right? And apple is apple, right? Now using the join function, I just first converted this list into the simple sentence. So here I have used the list comprehension, which is very useful to convert this entire code into the one sentence. So here you can see, as I got the sentence one by one by using the apply function, I first of all convert it into the list of word by using the word tokenization, and then converted that word into its root word by using the lemmatization, and at last I joined with the join function, and I got the pre-processed comments and I stored into the comment underscore text underscore pre, right? Now here you can see new columns called comment underscore text underscore pre, right, which is pre-process. After that we apply bag of word, as I told in before, we need to import count vectorizer by using sklearn library, and first we need to make an object of count vectorizer, right? After that, by using the feed transform function, you can see here we got the output. 0 means the first comments, right? And the position of the first word of the sentence in the dictionary. Here the, for example, explanation, the word explanation index is 7809 in the vocabulary, and it comes 1 in the first entire comment, right? Here you can see tree, so the word tree 0 1 2 3 means the, right? So this the word is comes 3 times into the entire comment, so that is why here we can see number of occurrence is a 3. Likewise, we got the entire records into the vectorized format, right? To better representation, we use the toDense function at the after the feed transform, as I have told before. Now you can see the full vocabulary by using vocabulary underscore function. So we can see by using bow.model.vocabulary underscore. So you can see the entire vocabulary of our data set here, right? Now our task to convert this format into the data frame format. So we just copy paste the above code into the data frame function, which is itself in the pandas library, and by using to use the columns, we just use the bow underscore model dot vocabulary, and we just printed. Here you can see the columns. Here we can further pre-process the entire comments and remove the digits or these unwanted characters into the comments, right? But this is the simple project, so explain you about how Bag-O-Word is useful in the real data, right? So you can perform various text preprocessing techniques to remove these kind of words to get a better accuracy of your classification. And now at last we just use the logistic regression. So to use the logistic regression, we need to import logistic regression, which is itself in the sklearn.linear model. So we need to make an object of logistic regression. After that, we need to feed means we need to train entire data set. So here we use X as a BODF, which is itself this data frame, and as a label we used our toxic column. So toxic column is nothing but our label data, right, which is 0 or 1. Now to predict the label, we need to use dot predict function, right? And here we got the label, right? And by using the predict probability, we can see the probability of the entire labels. Here we can add predicted dot label in our corpus. So you can see 0 0 0 0 0. Predicted output is also 0 0, and toxic output is also 0. So first sentence is toxic, not toxic. So here the predicted output was also toxic. To check the accuracy of the model, we can use this cross step function, which is useful to plot confusion matrix, which is tells us how the prediction of our model. So here we have a real comment, real labels, and as a first argument, real label as a first argument, and the predicted label as a second argument. So here you can see the real label is 0 and the predicted label is also 0. So 4869 records have correctly predicted. We can say that original is also not toxic and predicted is also not toxic. Likewise, original is also toxic and predicted is also toxic. So the records is 486. So here we can see 47 records are incorrectly predicted, which tells originally it is toxic. This 47 records is originally is toxic, but it is predicted as a not toxic. So likewise we can apply bag of word feature extraction techniques in any NLP projects. So that's it in today's video. In a next lecture we are going to learn TF-IDF, which is very powerful feature extraction techniques, and it is overcome these bag of words problems, right? So till then, goodbye, take care.